Start.
Hello, it's April 18, 2020. I'm here at the location for Converge Network Broadcasting. This is a location for the press conferences, the business news, the phone calls, the interviews with the business leaders here. We'll spend 4 seconds, we'll pan the window, the glass that will be part of this location. Go ahead. Through unfortunate circumstances, I am in great confidence. I give these remarks on April 18, 2020. And the time I waited to get this agenda in place to lead the way with promise and respect has been 15 years and more. My name is Joseph Mills, for all of you that do not know who I am. I will not elaborate on news that focus solely on problems in this important press release. We all know the most pressing issues that are critical and need leadership in solving. I want to thank God for giving me the vision to act and prepare for this time where national security, supply chains, viruses, wars, pestilence, corruption, poverty, illiteracy, living and thinking average have caused too much burdens on people. We can and must surely embrace leadership that knows how and why in getting to practical targets. I thank my family, including all my parents and siblings, and each teaching me something different and valuable in life. I'm also thankful for my son and giving me a chance to have offspring in this life. He's been wonderful and very amazing and rewarding in this life to get this far, and I've learned so much from him. He says hello. I'm very grateful for professional mentors where I have learned to grow in ways that will serve my fellow beings. All my friends and acquaintances also bring valuable experiences. I will not forget my grandparents, and all of them have had an impact in my life. Teachers in all levels of education have given me a great leap in this day to give and serve others. Here in Brevard, Florida, I am most grateful for the courageous leaders that truly put their best in work for society institutions. I can name several companies who are stepping up for everyone in the world. On this very day, I'm activating a new leadership that will provide adequate infrastructure and resources that will approach the critical issues I mentioned previously. The brand of leadership must be bold and diligent, with a course of action of freedom and control, while adhering to the strengths of solid philosophy. I will be activating people who have talent and skills that will help in this effort to create a new economy. All of us will be called to action. I have seen too much for casual and mediocre ideas these days. This effort will be done in a 5-year plan to create the most vibrant and sophisticated financial system which can affect true wealth for us all. By introducing new technology and methods to our free markets, we will forge the way. I will teach how the technology will deliver in another platform. Several current events involving the coronavirus, economic plunges, dollar changes, military conflicts must be met with organization and public relations because the facts in resolving them will require strategy. I have been fortunate to learn skills to create an urgent strategy. Beginning today, we will create communication network and people network in the form of Converge network to accomplish all objectives. I do not need to guess what to do during this time. Every detail is calculated. The new technology will empower finance and civic systems in the United States, starting here local. Installing this technology and creating new jobs will drive a new momentum of economic development. The idea of economic development will allow debt reduction in the federal government, corporate balance sheet, and personal finance planning. State governments will figure their own policy and programs. The United States dollar is alive and still plenty in strength to hold commerce and GDP to the best levels possible. Through a concept of serial sequence and currency transaction complex, the US dollar is very solvent and will have gold, silver, and rare earth metal for store value. Factories will open and flourish in the United States and challenge other countries wanting to have complete power. During this trade policy and trade regarding goods produced, we have confidence in many advisors leading on the national level in manufacturing and trade, Director Peter Navarro and Secretary of Commerce Wilbur Ross, where both have done very well. I am very excited for how much potential we have in growing the productivity in factories. The Space Coast Economic Development Commission continues to train the most hire-ready certified technician for manufacturing. Thank you to Linda Weatherman for such profound leadership and executive staff that work with you. Military conflict and coronavirus are imposing some parallel problems because perceived enemies of the United States are on watch. We will get through this virus, and we have very capable scientists, and through God-fearing faith, we will repent and have a revival jubilee and gaining favor in this land. We have some military vulnerability that must be addressed, and in another remark, I will get specific. Understand that a robust economy and readiness of modern attacks will deter all enemies that will align with how well we do in science, reading, and math in the world. The United States will have to raise the levels of curriculum in the education system. Arrival into the vision of success in these turbulent times will be through leadership, collaboration, communication, sales, advertising, public relations, jobs, technology, infrastructure, investments, and so forth. I will be initiating a new food plant to arrive in Brevard, Florida as an immediate sector of priority. Fellow citizens, we have the tools to thrive and excel. We also have the resources and people to reach our targets. Poverty does not have to exist in our modern economy. Join my calls to action. Be a part of modern history. I ask you to have confidence in my leadership and the people I will bring to this work. All of you are important for this work. Let's create a new economy and live in wealth. Find me on social media or when I am out in the county introducing myself in the vision. Have a wonderful new life in this work into a peaceful invitation. See you later, everyone. My friends. God bless.